Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Bitter Farm. This is Mate Sipper coming to you on Wednesday the 3rd. See what the weather's going to be doing tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful and sunny day. Awesome. Well, let's see what the Queen of Sauce rerun is. I was going to say, I already knew how to cook it. Perfect. I like to check on Wednesday just in case I do happen to miss one of the days. I lost my lucky purple shorts. I'm telling you because I think I can trust you. If you find them, bring them back to me discreetly. I'll pay you well, Mayor Lewis. So, a little aside with this quest today. We cannot do it yet. If you want to do this quest, make sure that before today, the 3rd, you have either 2 hearts with Marnie or 2 hearts with Mayor Lewis. So it is something that we will be working towards, but we are not good enough friends with either of them to finish this quest. But yeah, so I will cut away momentarily and water the crops. And from there, we're going to go mining today. Try to get a little bit deeper in the mines and maybe get some gold in the future. Because, I mean, we're at a point that we're not quite getting gold yet, but we're almost able to get gold. I think, yeah, we're on 74. So we're going to make a blitz for floor 80. So I will water my crops and see you in a bit. And welcome back, everyone. I have our mining equipment ready. As you can see, I was over here. I was just double checking that there wasn't anything growing in down there. Heading the caves real quick. All right, they should produce tomorrow. But yeah, we're going to head up to the mines and also see what the earthquake revealed. So, if this is your first time playing Stardew Valley, you might have heard the earthquake and go, that's odd. I wonder what that does. Well, what that does is it opens up the way to go north. So, we now have access to one of the most useless and most useful buildings in the game. It's very useful because, well, I'll demonstrate in a second. First, we gotta get undressed, put on some little flippy floppies, head on down to the pool. So, it's useful because it gives you the ability to regenerate your stamina. However, it comes at a cost of time. So time will pass as we sit here in this, and if we were to pause, you'll notice it doesn't go up. So, you have to spend time to regenerate your stamina. It also regenerates health if you're wounded and you come in here from the mines. So it does have a use. It's out of the way. There's not really an easy shortcut to it. When you have your swim trunks on, you actually walk slower. And so it has very limited use. You'll also find Alex going there occasionally, and so you can bump into him. He usually goes to the back room and lifts weights. Which is okay, so if you're ever having an issue like finding Alex and you want to date him, that is probably where he is. Oh, nice. This is a very interesting forageable, so grapes. Grapes are a summer forageable, but a fall crop. So, you can do a lot with those. As I said, you can make raisins with them. You can also contribute to the fall crop bundle right now, if you so desire. Because I do not believe that they're actually part of the summer forageables. I believe it is the spiceberry, sweet pea, and... oh wait, maybe it is. Hang on. Summer... oh, it is. Alright, so yeah, it is a summer forageable. So it must not be a fall crop then. Yeah, it's not. Okay. So yeah, it is a summer forageable only, sorry. But yeah, so if you miss it in the summer, you can actually, well, you can actually grow it in the fall and still donate it, because The community center doesn't ever block you from being able to contribute. Like it doesn't lock certain... Sorry, I was trying to figure out what was going on there. It doesn't like lock the bundles depending on the season. And so you can use that to your advantage if for whatever reason you don't want to get a grape in the fall or in the summer. I kind of prefer getting them in the summer. I don't like growing them in the fall. Once again, I will, because I'm going to grow all the crops every season for the first year. And then the second year, I will grow the new crops that we unlock, because you do get new crops in year 2. As well as what I think to be the best crops to grow. Just overall for money, or for other different reasons. So I'll show you my strategy, but yeah, in year 1 it's more of I'm kind of just trying to introduce more of this game, which is kind of funny because I guarantee most people that are watching this have probably played. And if you haven't ever played, I guess let me know, because I find that exceptionally interesting. After all, I started playing this game after I watched someone else play it. And when I saw them playing it, I'm like, wow, this is a lot like Harvest Moon. I love Harvest Moon. And so that's kind of what got me started into Stardew Valley. So I don't know, it's a cool game. It's fun. Oh, we're down to 75. Let's see if we can get down to 80 today. Really? No monsters? That's kind of crap. I wanted monsters, man. Back off. I hate the ghosts. Also don't really care for the skeletons here. They're kind of obnoxious. Come on. Jeez. I cannot knock this guy back at all, can I? That's what I was saying with the ghosts. Like, they're really annoying to fight. Don't mind fighting these guys, though. They give coal. So the bones that they throw at you, you can actually break them if you hit them with the sword in the air. Alternatively, you can just step to the side. There's another monster. There's another monster later on, actually, that does something. So this is a club. I think it's the first club that I've gotten in this playthrough. I want to see if I can do something real quick. So there's a notorious glitch with this thing. And I want to see if I can get it to work. So how it works is, yeah, like that. So if you right-click, you'll see if you get someone close to you, and you right-click, and then spam the click button, you will do a lot of damage. So a lot of people don't know that, but the clubs are very, very broken in that way. It was discovered by speedrunners, actually, and I don't think that it's a well-known community thing you can do with clubs, but it might be. I never really saw it on the wiki, but yeah, you saw those numbers, and so that's why I prefer clubs and maces in this game over the sword. The daggers are okay. I do use daggers occasionally. The only issue I have with them is they're really short range, and they can't deflect the bones very easily. But as you can imagine, with it being a dagger, it's fast compared to the club, which, as you saw, was really slow. So it kind of comes down to your playstyle. Anytime you watch a speedrunner play this game, you might think that they'd use a sword because it's balanced, but they actually prefer the club because of that glitch, which just lets them get through the caves faster. And that is to say, what they're trying to do in depending on the speedrun class, I guess, is either finish Community Center early, or not early, but fast, or they have another stipulation. There might be a perfectionist speedrun out there. I would love to see that if there is. But I have never really seen one. But I mean, I'm sure after this video I'll look it up and see if there actually is a perfectionist speedrun. But that would be brutal. And as I kind of mentioned a little bit earlier on in this game, there are builds to your character. Now, I air quote that because the builds are not like, I don't know, it's not like World of Warcraft where like your character build is gonna like kind of like determine what you do in the game. There's just different aspects and different ways that people play. Because like some people, they prefer to go mining and they prefer the combat. Some people prefer the farming and they prefer like the laid back and they hate the mining. Some people like fishing and they like the mini game. Some people like, you know, and so because of that, there's different kind of like builds, I guess you could do. Me, I don't really have a build per se. As I said, I kind of just, I play this game because I enjoy it. And I focus on more so staying alive rather than, more so staying alive and actually like enjoying the game more than my builds. But if you're a speedrunner, the first thing that you're probably going to pick is the girl. And the reason why is because your parents are actually different depending on if you're a boy or a girl in this game. So with me being a boy, my mom will send cookies. But if I was a girl, then my dad would send me money. So there's some small things like that where if you want like money, more money, then you should play as a female. If you want more fighting things, more like food and different items like that, you should play as a male, right? Well, not really. Because it doesn't actually change that much in the game. All the characters are non-binary. As in... Sorry, no. That's not what I meant to say. All the characters in the game are bi. They don't care if you're a boy or a girl. They will date you, they will marry you, they don't care. They very much are male or female, but they don't care what your gender is. That doesn't change anything with the game. But with that being said, there are other aspects that are different depending on what gender you are, such as the letters you get from mom, and that's about it. Otherwise, they're exactly the same. And then the builds that I was kind of hinting at have to do more with like the items you prefer to use. So like me, I prefer kind of the sword. Or, I mean, I prefer like the mace, I guess is the best way to put it, over the sword. However, you might not like the sword. And as you saw when I leveled up, each one of these have different abilities too. And so they have branching paths. And so at level 5, you get a pick, which I'm going to change this one as soon as I can. And at level 10, you get to pick another path. And so that's the build that the game has. And then there's some other aspects going on here that we'll go into more as, you know, we get on with the game. But as I said, there's not a lot of like make or break, I guess, that has to do with it. It's more so just kind of like how you like to play. And if I can make the keg... I can't. Okay. I was going to say, if I can make the keg, I'd actually prefer to do that right now. I do need to make a jam. Let me see here. I don't know if I have anything that I can actually jam, so I think with that, we're gonna end the day off. And this should be the last day of us not selling anything because we should have some crops, the wheat, coming in tomorrow. And I think I'm gonna go fishing tomorrow, but we'll have to see. I'm gonna take a break from. I'm gonna end this recording session because I've been going for a little while. But yeah, this has been Mate Sipper, and I guess we did sell some bones. But this has been Mate Sipper, wishing you a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Bye.